Hey everybody, Air King with another video. Definitely something different this time. I saw this on the shelves at my local Target and I had to get it. That was a joke because it's actually my buddy's. But today we're looking at the Star Wars Black Series Boba Fett from Star Wars Return of the Jedi. I'm not sure if this is a special or deluxe edition, but this thing definitely blew me out of the water. This is actually my first ever time reviewing a Black Series and actually like having one in hand. I was definitely surprised. But let's look at the box. You can see the figure right here, all of his accessories, some fire effects, a cut in half gun, his jetpack. You can see a nice photo of Boba Fett on the side. Star Wars Black Series embossed right here. Nothing on the side, got a little bit of a read up right there. That's basically it, guys. So let's take him out of the box and see what this figure is like. Hey guys, here are back with the figure, and wow, this thing just blew me out of the water. This is probably one of the nicest figures I've ever had the pleasure of reviewing. Like I said, I'm not too much of a big fan of Star Wars, but this thing is a work of art. This is definitely super advanced. Like, I've never seen Hasbro deliver something like this. From what I've seen, I have seen Star Wars, right? Just not the biggest fan. This looks like Boba Fett. It has some awesome accessories. The details are out of this world. Now let's get a closer look at some of his sculpting and paint. Here we're back with a closer look, and like I said earlier, this thing looks spot on compared to the movie, his movie costume. I really do love this amazing attention to detail. He has like bullet holes right here in his head. The silver paint going everywhere is super nice, very just like the movie. He's got some symbols going on over here on the side of his head. Like I said, really nice silver chipped paint. Beautiful sculpting here. His viewfinder is really cool too. You can do that. Like I said, this looks just like him. The sculpting is there. Beautiful sculpting everywhere. More of this battle damage going on his armor. This symbol right there is painted on very nicely. And he does have a lot of chip damage everywhere. This is pretty cool. This scarf, nice battle-worn scarf. You can see that right here as like burned at the end in bullet holes. There's a lot of stress marks right there. Kind of dangerous, to be honest, but it does look really cool. Nothing really on the back, but he does have lovely sculpting. You can see every single detail is sculpted into this figure. Like these cables running up to the arm. This nice rope thing right here. Really nice sculpting on all these badges. I mean, not badges, these pouches. This red sash going on right here. This pouch on the side. These gauntlets are done really nicely. Same silver type of battle damage paint, but the sculpting is definitely there. You can see more of this on the side. Other side, same really nice silver battle damage on this maroon color. I believe it's painted on this side, but not on this side. Really looks good. The hands sculpted really nice. Even have that detail on top. I wish I had another Boba Fett to compare it to, like his original Black Series one. But from what I can tell, this is definitely advanced. You can see that more pouches and sculpting on the legs. Battle damage on the knees. Really nice silver paint on these things right here. He's got some like attachments right here at the pants. And those are his Mandalorian feet with interesting shoes. So that was the detail on this thing, and it's immaculate. Definitely worthy of $30. Now let's take a look at his awesome accessories. This figure comes with what I can only describe as some of the coolest accessories I've ever seen. First of all, his trusty jetpack. This is the backside, of course. Super ultimate detail sculpting on this. I actually really do love it. Really nice battle damage paint, and I can only assume this is movie accurate. This rocket piece does come out off top. This rocket, super nice paint detail. You can see it changes from black to silver. Really nice metallic silver. Sculpting on the bottom of this. Super accurate to the movie, I can assume. His thrusters right here. Got the sculpting down there, and they're painted really nicely. But regardless, you see these three tabs. Just peg into it. And it's a nice and tight connection. That was his backpack. He also does have way more cool stuff. So the figure also does come with these fire effect pieces you saw earlier. Really beautifully sculpted on these. These could honestly be Iron Man repulsor things too. But it's super nice sculpted orange with clear red paint going up on top. And he has two of these, and just plug into these thrusters right here. Really nice solid tight connection like that. And here's for the other side, like so. And these things do articulate slightly. They do rotate, which is really nice. That was it for the jetpack. Boba Fett also comes with, I believe it's called the Disruptor Rifle. Like I said, I'm not too big on Star Wars, so I don't really know the proper terms. But I believe it's Disruptor Rifle. Super nice paint detail. You can tell it's like a hybrid between like a revolver and like a long barrel. But this thing is painted super nice. It's different colored on camera, but it's like a black with like light brown shading on this. The sculpting is super clean though. See the barrel, everything, the scope. Really nice. It is kind of hard getting into his hand actually, since you have to really like pry these fingers open. It's just an awkward shape for a gun. Revolver shape. Here he is back with the gun in his hand, and it looks super natural in Boba Fett's hand. You know, this is his signature weapon. By the way, there's a Mandalorian somewhere here. So it looks super clean on him, right? There's actually still more accessories. One of his other accessories he comes with, sorry guys, trying to get him to stand, is this fire effect piece that clips onto his shoulder right, or his forearm right there. I don't know what these are called. I know the Mandalorian also uses it, but this is pretty cool. It just plugs into these little two tabs right there. You can see right here. Really simple and easy. Just tabs right in. Like so, and you got a really nice burning effect piece. Super cool. This is really nice. The color is super clean. The sculpting is awesome. He does come with a few more accessories. He comes with this grapple. I believe it's a grapple. I'm not really sure. Really small, fine silver paint on this thing right here. I can only assume it's a grapple, and it has this back here. I think it connects onto his hand. I'm not really sure. No instructions. Maybe like this, and it would hook onto something theoretically. I'm not sure yet. Or it could hang off a ceiling, something like this. I'm thinking actually it's like this, but don't quote me on that. So he has that grapple effect thing. And lastly, he does have another blaster that's been cut in half by a lightsaber, I believe. I believe this is from the scene of Return of the Jedi, where Luke Skywalker cuts his gun in half and throws him into the Sarlacc pit. I'm not sure. It does have a little tab here. You can put about that way in. And it looks like it's been cut by a lightsaber. Again, it's pretty much the same thing. Really same sculpting, just that there's a bit of yellow paint here to simulate like melted metal. And it does look really cool. I'm assuming it would fit the same way, but I don't have a lightsaber figure. But something along those lines where it gets cut in half. Very tight connection. Now let's get a look at his articulation. Yeah, so not only does this figure come with awesome accessories, it moves amazing. So his head articulation is insane. This is like SH Figure Arts model kit type of articulation. Just up, down, side to side. You can do this weird thing. Full 360 if I wanted to. The viewfinder does come down, by the way, like I said earlier. Super nice head articulation. Shoulders go forward, back, out on both sides, of course. I think there's an armpit joint, I'm not sure. But elbows do bend pretty deep. Pretty deep. It is a little bit hindered on this side because of these wires going up there. But not too much. You can't really go too far on this side. Nothing bad, though, of course. His forearm does rotate right here on both sides as well. The gauntlet. Hands do turn. And this hand goes forward and back. This one goes up and down at an angle. Hold the gun at an angle. Torso articulation it's pretty good. Full 360, side to side, forward and back. This is actually a soft rubber piece over like a normal male body down here, I believe. Legs do go forward, both sides. Not that bad. Back, out. He does have a nice knee joint, a single knee joint, and it does rotate at the knee on both sides. Not too bad. The ankles, I believe, do not turn, but they do have a, they does go down a little bit and forward, and a nice little ankle pivot. So that was the articulation. Let's get on to some size comparisons. Here's Boba Fett next to a 7-inch or a 6.5-inch Saint Seiya figure. There he is next to Azrael. Of course, you can see he's a little bit shorter, about an inch, because Azrael is 7 inches in scale. And there he is next to a standard Power Rangers Lightning Collection Green Ranger. You can see they're basically the same height. Also another Hasbro figure. Here I am with some awesome final thoughts. Honestly, this figure blew me out of the water. Like I said, I think this is a deluxe Boba Fett for Star Wars Return of the Jedi. Either way, if it isn't, this, you know, I've never had a figure like this. I never had a Star Wars figure, and it definitely blew me away. See, I've got him on an action base right now. This honestly has been one of the coolest figures. I really didn't expect Hasbro to do something like this. You know, I'm used to their Marvel Legends and Power Rangers figures, but this thing is really, really awesome. I would definitely say if you find it, pick it up. I know this thing is hard to find. You know, it is a Mandalorian. They are highly sought after. I would definitely recommend it, guys. This has been my first Star Wars figure. Possibly my last. If I find something else, maybe I will get it. Either way, guys, this was the review. Feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe. Look out for my next review. That's not going to be Kamen Rider Double. Anyway, guys, that was the review. Check out the rest of my videos. Peace.